Let's be honest, fitness is not what most people think it is. It's not just about six-packs, quick fixes, or those do this one exercise for 7 days hacks. It's a long, frustrating, and sometimes painful process, but it's also one of the best things you'll ever do for yourself. If you've ever felt stuck, frustrated, or like you're not seeing results fast enough, this video is for you. Today, I'm breaking down 40 brutal workout truths that no one talks about, things that will change the way you train forever. Some of these will be hard to hear, some might even make you rethink everything you've been doing, but if you stick around until the end, I guarantee you'll walk away with a mindset shift that will take your fitness journey to the next level. All right, let's get into it. Number 1, motivation is overrated. Discipline wins every time. Let's get this straight. Motivation is a liar. It hypes you up today, but disappears tomorrow. And if you're relying on motivation to get fit, you've already lost. The truth, the most successful people in fitness don't wait to feel motivated. They show up whether they feel like it or not. Discipline is what separates those who see real results from those who quit every time they don't feel like it. Motivation fades. Discipline keeps you going. You don't have to love it. You just have to do it. The next time you're waiting for motivation, ask yourself, do I want results or do I want excuses? Number 2, there's no perfect workout plan, just the one you actually stick to. Stop overthinking it. There is no perfect workout plan, no magic formula, no one-size-fits-all secret. The best plan? The one you actually stick to. Too many people waste months or even years jumping from one routine to another, chasing the best method, but never staying consistent enough to see real results. You don't need a new plan every week. You need consistency. Even an average workout done consistently will outperform a perfect one that you quit after 2 weeks. Instead of looking for the best plan, ask yourself, can I commit to this long term? Because at the end of the day, the best workout is the one you don't quit. Number 3, you don't need a gym. Your body weight is enough to start. Newsflash, you don't need a gym to get in shape. You don't need fancy equipment. You don't need to wait until you sign up somewhere. Your body is the best gym you'll ever have. Think about it. Before gyms existed, people were still strong. They built muscle. They got fit. And guess what? They did it using nothing but their own body weight. If you're waiting to get a gym membership before you start, you're just making excuses. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time, right now. Push-ups, squats, lunges, planks. You can build strength, endurance, and burn fat, all from home. So stop waiting for the perfect setup. Just start moving. Number 4, fat loss happens in the kitchen, not in the gym. You can't out-train a bad diet. Period. You can run, lift, and sweat all you want. But if your nutrition is trash, your fat loss will be too. The gym is where you shape your body. The kitchen is where you reveal it. And here's the brutal truth. You don't lose weight because of how much you exercise. You lose weight because of how much you eat. A 1-hour workout burns, what? 300 calories? That's wiped out in 2 minutes by a sugary drink or a handful of snacks. If you're serious about fat loss, focus less on burning calories and more on what you're putting into your body. Because at the end of the day, abs aren't made in the gym. They're made in the kitchen. Number 5, lifting won't make you bulky. Eating too much will. Let's clear this up once and for all. Lifting weights will not make you bulky. Overeating will. That's it. That's the secret. Muscle growth doesn't happen overnight. It takes months, sometimes years, of heavy lifting, perfect nutrition, and intentional training to build serious muscle. You won't accidentally wake up looking like a bodybuilder just because you picked up a dumbbell. The truth? Strength training makes you leaner, tighter, and more defined. It speeds up fat loss, it sculpts your body, and it boosts your metabolism, helping you burn more calories even at rest. So if you're avoiding weights because you're afraid of getting bulky, you're actually stopping yourself from getting the body you really want. Number 6, cardio alone won't get you toned. Strength training is the secret. If you think endless cardio is the key to getting toned, I've got bad news for you. It's not. Running, cycling, or doing hours of HIIT will help you burn calories, but it won't shape your body. Here's the truth. Being toned is just having muscle with a low enough body fat percentage to see it. And you can't tone a muscle you don't have. Strength training helps you build the muscle that gives your body definition. It tightens your waist, lifts your glutes, and sculpts your arms, things that cardio alone will never do. Think about it. The people with the strongest, leanest bodies don't just do cardio, they lift. So if you want real body transformation, stop running in circles. Lift, get stronger, and watch your body change. Number 7. No, you can't spot reduce fat. Your body decides where it burns first. I hate to break it to you, but you cannot choose where you lose fat. Doing 1,000 crunches won't give you a flat stomach, and doing thigh exercises won't burn fat off your legs. Here's how fat loss really works. Your body burns fat from everywhere, not just the area you're training. It follows its own pattern, based on genetics, hormones, and metabolism. This means the last place you gain fat is usually the last place you'll lose it. And no matter how many targeted exercises you do, your body chooses where to burn fat first. So what actually works? Full body strength training, a proper diet, and enough time for your body to gradually drop fat from everywhere. So stop wasting time trying to burn fat off one spot. Train smart, stay patient, and let your body do its job. Number 8. Progress isn't linear. Some weeks you'll feel weaker. One of the biggest mistakes people make in fitness, thinking that progress is a straight line. It's not. Some weeks you'll feel unstoppable. Other weeks you'll feel like you're back at square one. And guess what? That's normal. Your body isn't a machine. Energy levels change. Stress, sleep, hydration, and even hormones can affect how strong you feel on any given day. But here's the truth. Just because you had a bad workout doesn't mean you're not making progress. Progress isn't measured by one session. It's measured by weeks, months, and years of consistency. The people who succeed in fitness are the ones who push through the bad days instead of quitting. They show up even when they don't feel like it. They trust the process even when results aren't obvious. So if you're feeling stuck, weak, or like you're not improving, don't panic. Keep going, because as long as you don't quit, you are getting better. 9. Most people quit before they see results. Here's the cold, hard truth. Most people never reach their fitness goals. Not because their plan didn't work, not because they didn't have the right workout, but because they quit before the results even had a chance to show. It takes time for your body to change. It doesn't happen in a week. It doesn't happen in a month. Sometimes real, noticeable progress takes 3 months, 6 months, or even a year. And guess what? That's normal. The biggest mistake. Thinking that just because you don't see results yet, nothing is happening. Your body is working behind the scenes, burning fat, building muscle, improving endurance, long before the mirror shows it. The people who actually see results, they push past the "this isn't working" phase. They keep going, even when progress feels invisible. So if you feel like quitting because you're not seeing results, don't. Because the only way to guarantee failure is to stop trying. Number 10, the scale is a liar. Focus on how you look and feel. Stop obsessing over the scale. That number, it doesn't tell the full story. It doesn't show muscle gain. It doesn't show fat loss. It doesn't show strength, endurance, or confidence. So why are you letting it control your progress? Here's the truth. You can lose fat and gain muscle at the same time, and the scale might not move at all. In fact, you might even weigh more, but look leaner and feel stronger. The scale doesn't measure body composition. It doesn't measure progress pictures. It doesn't measure how your clothes fit or how much stronger you've become. So if you're stepping on the scale every morning hoping for validation, you're focusing on the wrong thing. Instead, track progress by how you feel, how you move, and how you look in the mirror. Because at the end of the day, your goal isn't just to weigh less. Your goal is to be stronger, leaner, and healthier. And no scale can measure that. Number 11. No, 10-minute workouts won't make up for bad eating habits. Let's get one thing straight. A 10-minute workout won't undo an entire day of bad eating. You can't burn off a bad diet. That's just not how fat loss works. Think about it. You do a quick workout, maybe burn 100, 200 calories, but then you eat a meal worth triple that. Guess what happens? You're still in a calorie surplus. Here's the brutal truth. Fat loss is 80% what you eat and 20% how you train. You can work out all you want, but if you're constantly eating more than you burn, you're going nowhere. This doesn't mean short workouts are useless. They're great for consistency. But if you're not combining them with better eating habits, don't expect major results. Bottom line, a quick workout isn't a free pass to eat whatever you want. Want real results? Fix your nutrition first, then let your workouts take you to the next level. Number 12. Being sore doesn't mean you had a good workout. Soreness is not a sign of a good workout. It's just your body's way of saying, hey, we did something new. But that doesn't mean you're getting stronger, building muscle, or burning more fat. DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness, is just tiny tears in your muscles. It happens when you do something your body isn't used to. But guess what? As you get stronger, you'll be less sore. And that's actually a good thing. If you're only chasing soreness, you're missing the real goal. Progress. You don't need to feel like you got hit by a truck to know your workout was effective. Instead of measuring soreness, measure your performance. Are you lifting heavier, moving better, feeling stronger? That's what matters. Number 13. Rest days are just as important as training days. More workouts don't always mean more progress. In fact, training every single day without rest can actually slow you down. Here's the truth. Your muscles don't grow when you train. They grow when you rest. Think of your body like a smartphone. If you never charge it, it runs out of power. That's what happens when you skip recovery. You're breaking your body down with no time to rebuild. Overtraining leads to fatigue, poor performance, and even injuries. But when you take strategic rest days, your body repairs, muscles grow, and you come back even stronger. So if you think skipping rest days makes you hardcore, think again. Smart training includes smart recovery. Number 14. Skipping sleep will ruin your progress. You can have the best workout program, the cleanest diet, and the strongest discipline. But if you're not sleeping enough, you're sabotaging your progress. Your body builds muscle, burns fat, and recovers while you sleep. That's when growth hormones peak, repairing the damage you did in the gym. But if you're staying up late, binge-watching shows, or scrolling through social media instead of sleeping, guess what? You're making it harder for your body to change. Lack of sleep also messes with your hunger hormones. Ever notice how you crave junk food after a bad night's sleep? That's because your body is in survival mode, making it harder to stick to your diet. You can't out-train bad sleep. You can't out-diet bad sleep. If you're serious about fitness, start taking your sleep as seriously as your workouts. Number 15. Protein isn't just for bodybuilders. It's for everyone. If you think protein is only for bodybuilders, you're already holding yourself back. Protein isn't just for gains. It's for fat loss, recovery, energy, and staying lean. Your muscles don't care if you lift heavy or just do home workouts. They still need protein to repair and grow. And if you're trying to lose fat, protein helps you stay full longer, meaning fewer cravings and better results. Here's the truth. If you're not eating enough protein, you're not maximizing your workouts. You're not recovering as fast. And you're making fat loss harder than it needs to be. You don't need to chug protein shakes all day, but you do need to make sure every meal has a good protein source. Otherwise, you're just spinning your wheels. Number 16. You don't need fancy supplements. Most of them are marketing scams. Let's be real. Most supplements are just expensive hype. Fat burners? Useless. Detox teas? A scam. BCAAs? You don't need them if you're already eating enough protein. The fitness industry wants you to believe you need supplements to see results. But the truth? You don't. The only supplements that are actually worth your money? A high-quality protein powder. If you struggle to hit your protein intake. Creatine, one of the most researched and effective supplements for strength and muscle growth. and maybe a multivitamin if your diet is lacking. But guess what? Even those won't work unless your training and nutrition are on point. No pill, powder, or shake will replace real food and hard work. So before you drop hundreds of dollars on supplements, ask yourself, is this really necessary, or am I just falling for the hype? Number 17. Most people in the gym don't care what you're doing. Stop overthinking it. If you've ever skipped the gym because you're afraid of looking stupid, stop. Here's the truth. 99% of people in the gym don't care what you're doing. They're too focused on their own workouts, their own progress, and their own mirrors. You think everyone is watching you? They're not. And if someone is judging you, that says more about them than it does about you. Every pro in the gym was once a beginner. No one starts out knowing everything. The only difference between you and them, they pushed past the fear and showed up anyway. The only way to get better is to start. No one remembers what you did in the gym yesterday, and no one will care tomorrow. So stop waiting for confidence. Just show up and earn it. Number 18. Doing 100 crunches won't give you abs. Diet will. If you think doing endless crunches will give you a six-pack, I've got bad news for you. It won't. You can train your abs all you want, but if your diet isn't in check, they'll stay hidden under a layer of fat. Abs are made in the kitchen, not on the mat. Your core workouts will strengthen your abs, but they won't burn the fat covering them. That's what nutrition does. You can't target fat loss. No amount of abby workouts will melt belly fat if your overall calorie intake is too high. If you really want visible abs, focus on your total body fat. That means eating smarter, managing portions, and combining strength training with cardio to burn fat everywhere, not just your stomach. So stop wasting time on 100 crunches a day, hoping for magic. Fix your diet, train smart, and the abs will come. Number 19. No one cares how much weight you lift. Form matters more. Let's get this straight. No one cares how much weight you lift. If your form is trash, you're not building muscle. You're just setting yourself up for injury. Lifting heavy is great, but lifting heavy with bad form, that's just asking for trouble. Strength isn't about how much weight you can move. It's about how well you can control it. Ego lifting won't get you stronger. It won't build muscle faster. And it sure won't impress anyone, because the people who actually know what they're doing, they respect good form, not reckless lifting. If you want real results, focus on proper technique first. Strength comes from mastering the basics, not just stacking plates for Instagram. So drop the ego, fix your form, and build strength the right way. Because at the end of the day, no one remembers how much you lifted, but they will remember if you got injured trying to show off. Number 20. There's no secret formula, just consistency and hard work. Stop looking for shortcuts. Stop searching for the perfect workout. Stop waiting for the best diet. There is no secret formula. There's only consistency and hard work. People waste years chasing quick fixes, hopping from one program to another, expecting instant results. But here's the truth. The people who actually succeed in fitness, they don't have a magic plan. They just show up, put in the work, and stay patient. Fitness isn't about motivation. It's about discipline. It's about doing the work even when you don't feel like it. It's about pushing through the days when progress feels invisible. Because that's how real transformation happens. If you want to change your body, your strength, your endurance, stop overcomplicating it. Train hard, eat smart, recover well, repeat. That is the real formula. Number 21. Progress photos will show more than the mirror. Ever will. If you're only relying on the mirror to track your progress, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. Your body changes slowly, so slow, you might not even notice it day by day. That's why progress photos matter. The mirror plays tricks on you. One bad angle, bad lighting, or even your mood can make you feel like nothing is changing. But when you compare photos from weeks or months ago, that's where you see the real progress. Your body is always changing. But if you're only focused on daily reflections or the scale, you're missing the big picture. Stop obsessing over tiny day-to-day changes and start tracking long-term progress. So take pictures, track your journey, Because one day you'll look back and realize just how far you've come. Number 22. You'll feel hungrier. When you start working out, that's normal. If you've started working out and suddenly feel like you're hungrier all the time, don't panic. It's completely normal. Your body is burning more energy, and now it wants fuel to recover and rebuild. The mistake most people make? Thinking, I worked out, so I deserve extra snacks. That's how you accidentally eat back all the calories you just burned. Your body needs fuel, but what you eat matters. Junk food won't help you recover, it'll just slow you down. Focus on protein, healthy fats, and complex carbs to refuel the right way. And remember, hunger isn't a bad thing. It means your body is adapting. Just make sure you're feeding it smart, not just feeding it more. Number 23. Most people fail their diets because they try to be perfect. The reason most diets fail? People try to be perfect. They cut out everything they love, eat like a robot for a few weeks, then crash and burn. Sound familiar? Here's the truth. Perfection isn't sustainable. You don't need to eat 100% clean to make progress. You just need to be consistent most of the time. The real key to fat loss? Balance. Stick to whole, nutrient-dense foods 80% of the time and leave room for the things you enjoy. That way, you don't feel deprived and you don't binge later. Stop chasing a perfect diet. Chase a realistic one. Because the best diet isn't the strictest one. It's the one you can actually stick to for life. Number 24. Alcohol slows your muscle growth. Yes, even. Just a few drinks. Hate to break it to you, but alcohol is killing your muscle gains. Even just a few drinks can slow down recovery, lower testosterone, and mess with protein synthesis, the exact process that helps you build muscle. Think about it. Your body sees alcohol as a toxin. So instead of repairing your muscles and burning fat, it prioritizes getting rid of that alcohol first. And it's not just about muscle. Alcohol disrupts sleep, increases fat storage, and kills your workout motivation. Ever try training after a night out? Yeah, it sucks. Look, I'm not saying you have to quit drinking forever, but if you're serious about results, think twice before making alcohol a regular thing. Number 25. Cheat meals are fine. Cheat weeks will ruin everything. Look, having a cheat meal won't destroy your progress. But turning a cheat meal into a cheat weekend? A cheat week? Yeah, that will. One meal won't make you fat, just like one workout won't make you fit. The problem? Most people lose control after a cheat meal and spiral into, I'll start again Monday mode. If you're going to have a cheat meal, enjoy it. But have a plan. Get right back on track after. Because consistency is what matters, not short-term indulgences. The best approach? Plan your indulgences, eat them guilt-free, and move on. No extremes, no self-sabotage, just balance. Number 26. If you only train what you like, you'll stay weak in other areas. If you only train what you enjoy, you'll never be truly strong. Avoiding leg day, skipping mobility work, ignoring cardio. Yeah, those weaknesses will catch up to you. The strongest, fittest people, they train their whole body, even the parts they don't like. Because real fitness isn't about being good at just one thing. It's about being well-rounded. Love lifting but hate stretching? Guess what? You're going to get tight and injured. Love cardio but never lift? You'll stay weak. Love abs but never train your back? Say hello to posture problems. If you want to be strong, fit, and pain-free for life, stop skipping the hard stuff. Train what you need, not just what you like. Number 27. Your body won't look the same as someone else's, even with the same routine. You can follow the exact same diet, the exact same workout, and the exact same routine as someone else, and still end up looking completely different. And that's normal. Your body is unique. Your genetics, metabolism, and natural muscle shape all play a role in how you look. You can build your best body, but you can't copy someone else's. The biggest mistake? Comparing yourself to influencers and fitness models who have completely different genetics and, let's be honest, maybe even some extra help they're not telling you about. Your goal shouldn't be to look like someone else. Your goal should be to train hard, eat smart, and build the strongest version of you. Stop chasing someone else's body. Start building your own. Number 28. There's no such thing as toning. It's just muscle growth and fat loss. Let's get this straight. Toning is not a real thing. You don't tone muscle. You either build muscle or you lose fat. That's it. That's the science. Most people say they want to tone up, but what they really mean is they want to build lean muscle while lowering their body fat. And guess what? That requires strength training and proper nutrition, not endless cardio or tiny dumbbells. Lifting weights won't make you bulky. It will make you strong. And the lean, sculpted look you want, that comes from building muscle and eating right, not from toning workouts. So stop wasting time on toning myths. Start training for strength, because the stronger you get, the more toned you'll look. Number 29. Muscle soreness isn't the goal. Progress is. Feeling sore after a workout doesn't mean it was effective. It just means your body did something new. Real progress isn't measured by pain. It's measured by performance. If soreness was the key to results, we'd all be walking around in pain 24/7. But the best athletes, they don't chase soreness. They chase strength, endurance, and consistency. Your workouts should challenge you, but they shouldn't destroy you. If you're constantly sore, you're probably overtraining or not recovering properly. The real measure of progress? Getting stronger, lifting more, moving better, not just waking up in pain. Number 30. A 30-minute intense workout beats a lazy 2-hour gym session. Spending more time in the gym doesn't mean you're working harder. A focused, intense 30-minute workout will always beat a lazy, distracted 2-hour session. The secret isn't how long you train. It's how hard and smart you train. Quality greater than quantity. Always. You don't need endless hours in the gym. You just need focus, intensity, and consistency. Get in, push yourself, get out, recover, repeat. So stop wasting time. If you're serious about results, train with purpose, not just for the clock. Number 31. Most people fail because they expect results too fast. Here's the cold, hard truth. Fitness is a long game. If you expect to see results in a week, you're setting yourself up to fail. Most people quit, not because they can't do it, but because they expect it to happen too fast. Muscle takes time to build. Fat takes time to burn. Strength takes time to develop. And if you're not willing to commit for months, not just days or weeks, you'll never see the real transformation you're after. The people who succeed, they don't look for quick fixes. They show up, put in the work, and stay patient, even when progress feels slow. So stop expecting overnight success. Fitness isn't a sprint. It's a marathon. Stay in the game long enough, and the results will come. Number 32. Skipping workouts. Because you're not in the mood will keep you stuck. If you only work out when you feel like it, you'll never make real progress. Motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes. But discipline, that's what gets results. Successful people don't ask themselves, do I feel like working out today? They just show up. No debate, no excuses. You don't need to feel motivated to train. You just need to start. Because once you get moving, the motivation follows. So the next time you're not in the mood, remember, the workout you skip is the progress you delay. Get up and get it done. Number 33, you don't need pre-workout. A good meal and enough sleep work better. Pre-workout isn't a magic fix. If you're always relying on it just to get through a workout, the real problem isn't your energy. It's your sleep, your nutrition, and your recovery. Here's the truth. If you're constantly exhausted before workouts, no amount of pre-workout powder will fix that. What will? More sleep, more real food, more hydration, caffeine crashes, stimulants wear off. But fueling your body with real food, that keeps your energy levels stable, your recovery on point, and your performance high. I'm not saying pre-workout is useless. It can give you a boost, but if you need it just to function, you're masking a bigger issue. Fix your habits first, then see if you even need it. Number 34. Stretching won't make you lose gains. It helps you recover faster. If you think stretching is a waste of time, think again. It won't make you lose muscle. It won't ruin your gains. But skipping it, that will slow down your recovery and leave you stiff, tight, and at higher risk for injury. Your muscles don't just need strength, they need mobility, flexibility, the ability to move through full ranges of motion, and stretching helps you do that. Skipping stretching now might not seem like a big deal, but over time, it leads to tight joints, reduced mobility, and a higher chance of injuries that will slow down your progress. So stop treating stretching like an afterthought. 5 to 10 minutes a day can mean the difference between constant soreness and pain-free progress. Number 35. If it sounds too good to be true, it's a scam. If a workout, diet, or supplement promises instant results, it's a scam. Period. Real fitness takes time, effort, and consistency. Anyone selling you a shortcut is selling you a lie. You've seen the fake ads. Lose 20 pounds in a week. Get ripped without working out. One magic food melts fat. If those actually worked, everyone would be shredded already. The truth? The people who succeed don't fall for gimmicks. They stick to the basics. Train hard, eat well, recover properly, and repeat. So if something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Don't waste time chasing shortcuts. Do the work, and the results will come. Number 36. Walking is one of the most underrated fat loss tools. You don't need to kill yourself with brutal workouts to burn fat. One of the most underrated effective fat loss tools? Walking. Yes, walking. Here's the truth. Walking helps you burn calories, improves recovery, and lowers stress, all without exhausting your body like high-intensity workouts do. The best part, you don't need fancy equipment, a gym membership, or even a workout plan. Just walk more. 10,000 steps a day is a great start. It's not about replacing workouts, it's about moving more. The more you walk, the easier fat loss becomes. Simple, sustainable, and effective. Number 37. Weight loss and fat loss are not the same thing. Losing weight and losing fat are two completely different things. The scale might go down, but that doesn't always mean progress. And if you're only chasing a lower number, you're doing it wrong. Weight loss can come from water, muscle, or fat. But fat loss, that's when your body composition actually improves, meaning you get leaner, stronger, and more defined. The real goal isn't just to lose weight, it's to burn fat while keeping or even building muscle. That's what makes you look fit, not just lighter. So stop obsessing over the scale. Start focusing on strength, measurements, and how your clothes fit. Because fat loss changes your body. Weight loss is just a number. Number 38. Meal plans don't work. If you don't fix your eating habits, a meal plan won't save you if your eating habits are broken. You can follow the perfect diet for a few weeks, but if you don't learn how to eat properly for life, you'll always end up back where you started. Most people think they need a strict meal plan. What they really need is to build better eating habits, things they can stick to long term. The problem with meal plans, they tell you what to eat, but they don't teach you how to eat. What happens when the plan ends? Most people go right back to their old habits. The key isn't a temporary plan, it's a lifestyle you can maintain. Instead of chasing the perfect diet, start building habits that let you eat well forever. Number 39. Most fitness influencers don't look like that in real life. Don't believe everything you see online. Most fitness influencers don't actually look like that 24/7. They're shredded, perfect bodies. That's lighting, angles, filters, and sometimes even Photoshop. What they don't tell you? Many of them dehydrate themselves before photo shoots, manipulate their lighting, or flex their abs so hard they can barely breathe. And some, they're straight up using steroids while claiming to be all natural. The problem? People compare themselves to these impossible, unrealistic standards. And when they don't look like that, they feel like they've failed. But the truth? No one walks around looking like they're after photos all the time. Fitness isn't about looking like an edited Instagram post. It's about being strong, healthy, and confident in your real body. So stop chasing illusions and start focusing on your progress. Number 40. Your future self will thank you for every workout you didn't skip. Every workout you do. Every time you show up. Every rep. Every set. every drop of sweat, it's all adding up. Even when you don't see it yet, even when you don't feel like it. The work you put in today is shaping the person you'll be tomorrow, the version of you that's stronger, leaner, more confident. They exist, but you have to put in the work to meet them. You don't wake up one day fit. You build it, one workout at a time. The real secret? Just don't quit. Don't stop. Because 1 year from now, you'll either be thanking yourself for starting or wishing you had. So keep going. Because your future self, they're counting on you. Now you know the brutal truths about fitness. No shortcuts, no magic tricks, just hard work, smart training, and consistency. The question is, what are you going to do with this knowledge? If you're ready to take control of your health, you don't have to do it alone. On our YouTube channel, we create powerful home workouts for every fitness level, whether you're just starting or looking to push your limits. And because we believe in making fitness simple and accessible, we're giving you free tools to stay on track. Weight loss trackers, habit trackers, fitness planners, and wellness journals, all designed to help you build the best version of yourself. All you have to do is go to our website, linked in the description, and start today. No more waiting, no more excuses. Your future self is counting on you. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and let's get stronger together. See you in the next workout.